How to create and sell Notion templates. Today I'm going to show you how to create and sell Notion templates. Make sure to watch until the end so you don't make any mistakes. Okay, so the very first step is to go to Notion.com. Notion is a powerful and flexible productivity tool that can be used for note-taking, project management, and so much more. So today I'm going to walk you through how you can design Notion templates from scratch and sell them. When you first open Notion, you will be greeted with this homepage. And from here, we're going to click on Create a New Page, so the button over here. And now you will see this blank page. I always like to design my pages from scratch, but you will see this Templates tab. It will be right over here. And you also have the option to choose one of these pre-designed templates, which are fully customizable, and work on one of these. But again, I find designing from scratch much easier and less stressful, so that's what I'll cover in this video. I'm starting with a blank page over here, and I will title this to Weekly Planner. So before we actually customize this page and add dashboards and other type of items, I am going to click on this three dots over here and select full width. And if you want, you can also kind of select small text to really make the most of our place over here. But I'm gonna make this regular text like the default one. You also have the option to kind of change the way this is displayed, so you can change the font size over here as well. So I'm going with serif, so this one over here. Now I can close this tab. And here you can add some icons like emojis, other type of icons, or even like some custom ones that you can upload from your own computer. For me, I always like to add emojis, but this is of course optional. Another cool thing that you can do is to add a cover to it. So when you click on add cover, you will have a default cover. Like this is completely random, it's given by Notion, and you're going to hover your mouse over to the top and you're going to click on change cover. Here you'll have a multiple options. So there are already available graphics in Notion, or you of course also have the option to upload your own file or give a link to any image from the web. It will be uploaded directly, or you have the option to choose one of the pictures from Unsplash. For the sake of this example, I am going to be choosing one of the colors over here. With a weekly planner, most of the key things that you will want to consider includes elements like a daily spread, a calendar, different type of tasks, to-do lists, so on and so forth. Before I jump into creating those databases, let me quickly show you these two icons over here. So inside all of your pages in Notion, you'll see these two icons. A plus icon for adding blocks like text, databases, images, so on and so forth. And these six dots over here for additional options like deleting or duplicating elements, adding color, etc. Besides using the plus button, you can also do / like that, and you're just going to type in the element you want. So if I, for example, want to add a callout block, I am just going to type in callout and I'm going to click on that. So for this weekly planner, I am going to do Monday through Sunday with some to-do tasks for each day. So I'm going to go ahead and do / just like I showed you, and type in column. So now you have different column options. I'll go ahead and create 5 columns of blocks just like that. And now I'm doing another / and saying heading. Then I'm going to be choosing the small option, which will be heading 3. Then I'm going to type in Monday. So let me also show you how you can customize text in Notion. So when you select a text, you will see this bar over here. Now you can make this bold, you can make it italic, you can add an underline. I am going to keep it as it is. But one thing that I like to add for the days of the week is to add a color. So I am just going to come here and I am going to select one of the background colors over here. So as you can see, this kind of added this highlight over my text. So I'm going to keep it as that. And now I am going to add to-do lists. So just to give you an idea of how to use a plus icon over here instead of the / I am going to add my to-do lists with this plus icon. So I'm clicking on it, and here from the list, I'll just find to-do list. So this one over here, I'm going to click on that, and now I'm just going to write to do, and I'm copying it and pasting it over here like that. So 4 times is usually quite good. And now I am just going to adjust this. I am going to copy all these elements, come here and paste it over here, and I'll do this until I have 4. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to be renaming this to the relevant days of the week. Once you hover your mouse in between one of the dates, you'll see this line in the middle. Now you can kind of adjust the size and the layout a bit. So just take your time, experiment with it, see what you like best. So once again, I'm copying it and I'm going to be pasting it over here like that, and I'll adjust the size of this, and we'll continue to do the same thing until I have all the days of the week covered. So I'm just adding it like that. If I wanted to do this manually and not by copy pasting and changing the text, I would have came here and let's say that I'm going to write Sunday, say heading 3. Now I'm going to go to color and select orange as my background. Now I am going to click on the plus icon and add the to-do list. Now I'm going to copy and paste it like that again. So this is also another option you could have went with, but I just find copy pasting way easier and quicker. So now I will further adjust this. I think a normal text would be better, as we do not need that much of space for any of this. So I'll make these adjustments. Now I am going to be adding an image just to spice things up. So I am clicking on the plus icon. I'm going to media and I'm going to click on image, and from here I am going to go to Unsplash, but again you can use any type of image that you want. And now I'm just going to search for orange, and I will look for a picture that I like. For example, I really like this one, and I'm going to click on that. Now I will kind of adjust my image, and I can even take it over here, which I think will look better. Now I'm going to show you how to add a habit tracker to this, because I find that these type of templates that include a habit tracker are really popular, especially on Etsy. Those are really the top sellers that I personally see. So I am first of all going to come here and just type in daily habits. Now I will do kind of the same thing. So I'm just gonna kind of highlight this and add the orange background as usual. Then here, you're gonna do a / and type in table view. So you're gonna click on this, and now this is untitled, but let's name this to habit tracker, my habits, whatever you want. I'll go ahead and call this my habits. And now over here, we're just gonna name or list a couple of example habits. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write them in. Okay, so now that I have 4 example habits over here, we're going to click on the first habit. You're just going to click on open. Now you're going to go and click on add a property. Then underneath type, you are going to go ahead and select checkbox. So here, you're going to rename this to the days of the week. So through Monday to Sunday. So I'm starting with Monday. Then I am going to come here, add another property. So I'll literally do the same thing until I have all of my weekdays covered. We're basically going to hover over and just drag everything. So as we don't need tags, I am going to be deleting this property. So as you can see, the order is not correct. So I am scrolling to the right, and I'm going to click on the 3 dots, and now I am going to adjust this accordingly. So I am basically putting them in the correct order. So if you want to hide the name of the table, which I like to do, you're going to click on this three dots over here and you're just going to say hide database title so it looks cleaner. Now, another thing that you can do is to add icons to your habits. I think this just adds like that extra touch and that visual to it. So for example, I am going to add a running emoji to this. We'll do the same thing here as well. There you have it. So each time you complete one of the habits, you're going to come here, find the date that you did that habit on, and you're going to check it. So now I am just going to add in a divider like that. And here I'm going to go ahead and add a calendar. So before I do that, I am going to go to columns again, and I'll add 2 columns of blocks. So now I am again going to go to heading. I'll select heading 3, and here I'm going to say my schedule. Then again, I am kind of adding a background color to this. So again, an orange one. I am going to be adding a calendar view, which is also quite popular and majority of the best-selling templates. So I am just doing /calendar, and I'm going to be clicking on calendar view database. And here, as you can see, I'll have a calendar, and now I'll kind of adjust this like that. And the idea with having a calendar within your weekly planner is to basically add in important notes. So for instance, let's say that tomorrow or the next day I have a dentist appointment and I don't want to forget about that. So I'm going to say dentist at 11 so I don't forget about that. And you can basically plan out your month accordingly with this, and it comes in very handy. I'm going to also add a title for this, and then again I'm going to these 3 dots and I'm just going to say hide database title. So now I have this clear view of my schedule. Now I'm going to come here to the right and I'm going to have a section dedicated to notes. So what I'm doing is I am going to make this bold, and then I'll add the same background color, and right now I'll just fill this in with random text. So I'm adding this random text over here for the note section, and now I am going to come here and I'm going to be working with a task tracker. So we're going to add a table view. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing /table view. So we're going to select this one over here, and now let me kind of make this a tiny bit bigger and title this to tasks. And I am going to hide the database title. And now the idea is to add a couple of tasks that someone might want to track throughout the week. This can be work-related tasks. So for me, for example, it would be record YouTube video. So now I am going to be deleting this property and I'm going to be adding a new one. So I'm going to be adding a status column. So here basically you can click on it and you can just update it accordingly, like the progress you're having within the specific task. You can also edit these properties. You can change the colors of those and customize it further in any way that you want. And now I'm going to add a date column. So it will be due date. So I know when I should be completing these tasks by. And last but not least, I'll also add a text column, and I'll rename this to note. So sometimes, you just want to add little notes for yourself. So let's also include that over there. And again, you can always come here and kind of like add icons to it. So if you remember to do that, you're going to click on the 6th dot, edit icon, and here you can just say record. You can add emojis and customize this. And now I'm going to add another text over here. I'll move this over my table, and now I am going to add a section for task tracker. There you have it. You have a lot of options that you can really go with when it comes to your Notion pages and your Notion templates. So this is one way to do it. I always kind of like to end it with a picture. So again, I'm clicking on this icon. I am going to media and image, and from here I am just going to go to a Giphy this time, and from here I am just going to add a GIF, which is like this one over here, and I will make further adjustments. Once you're finished with your Notion template, you are going to go up to the three dots in the corner, and you're going to go ahead and first of all duplicate this page. So you're going to click on duplicate to do that. This is just to make sure that we have a master file in place just in case anything happens. So that's why literally we duplicate this and we have a duplicate in place. Now you're going to go to share, publish, and here you're going to basically publish this to web. So now you will have this link over here. So you're going to basically copy over this link and use it in your thank you for your purchase emails or other marketing communications that you have. And if you want to, for example, turn this on, search engine indexing, so you can also do this and make this kind of accessible on the web. So if I now click on view site, this is what people who clicks on this link will see. They are not going to be able to edit this original template that we created, obviously, but they are allowed to duplicate it and edit it on their own way. So as you can see, there is no way someone can edit our original template. So there you have it. That's basically how you can create and sell Notion templates.